And my name's Ernest.
And this video we're celebrating a very special holiday. Can all of you guess what it is?
Is it, the day you buy me root beer?
No.
Is it, the day that we're going to Alaska?
No, Ernest.
Is it,
Hey kids, do you all know what holiday we celebrate this month? If you said Christmas, then you're right.
Oh, Christmas. I love Christmas.
Me too, Ernest. Oh, and by the way, we're supposed to be getting a Christmas tree. Can you go to the store and get one?
Okay.
Oh, and one more thing, Ernest.
Yes?
Don't forget to dress up warm. It's cold outside.
Oh, I don't need to do that.
What? Ernest, you have to dress up warm. It's very, very cold outside.
I don't need to. And plus, those winter clothes, they make me look fat.
Oh, Ernest. You remind me of Thomas.
Thomas? What about Thomas?
Well, you see, Thomas thought he didn't need a snowplow. Just listen to this story.
Autumn was changing the leaves from green to brown. The fields were changing too, from yellow stubble to brown earth. As Thomas puffed along, he heard the chug, chug, chug of a tractor at work. One day, stopping for a signal, he saw the tractor close by. "Hello," said the tractor. "I'm Terrence. I'm plowing." "I'm Thomas. I'm pulling a train. What ugly wheels you've got." "They're not ugly. They're caterpillars," said Terrence. "I can go anywhere. I don't need rails." "I don't want to go anywhere," said Thomas huffily. "I like my rails, thank you." Thomas often saw Terrence working, but though he whistled, Terrence never answered. Winter came, and with dark clouds full of snow. "I don't like it," said Thomas's driver. "A heavy fall is coming. I hope it doesn't stop us." "Puh," said Thomas, seeing the snow melt on the rails. "Soft stuff, nothing to it," and he puffed on, feeling cold but confident. They finished their journey safely, but the country was covered, and the rails were two dark lines standing out in the white snow. "You'll need your snowplow for the next journey, Thomas," said his driver. "Puh! Snow is silly soft stuff. It won't stop me." "Listen to me," his driver replied. "We are going to fix your snowplow on, and I want no nonsense, please." The snowplow was heavy and uncomfortable and made Thomas cross. He shook it and he banged it, and when they got back it was so damaged that the driver had to take it off. "You're a very naughty engine," said his driver as he shut the shed doors that night. Next morning, both driver and fireman came early and worked hard to mend the snowplow, but they couldn't make it fit properly. It was time for the first train. Thomas was pleased. "I shan't have to wear it. I shan't have to wear it," he puffed to Annie and Clarabelle. "I hope it's all right. I hope it's all right," they whispered anxiously to each other. The driver was anxious too. "It's not bad here," he said to the fireman, "but it's sure to be deep in the valley." It was snowing again when Thomas started, but the rails were not covered. Silly soft stuff, he puffed. "I didn't need that stupid old thing yesterday, and I shan't today. Snow can't stop me." And he rushed into a tunnel thinking how clever he was. At the other end, he saw a heap of snow falling from the sides of the cutting. "Silly old snow," said Thomas, and charged it. "Cinders and ashes," said Thomas. "I'm stuck." And he was. "Back, Thomas, back," said his driver. Thomas tried, but his wheels spun and he couldn't move. More snow fell and piled up around him. The conductor went back for help, while the driver, fireman, and passengers tried to dig the snow away. But as fast as they dug, more snow slipped down until Thomas was nearly buried. "Oh, my wheels and coupling rods," said Thomas sadly. "I shall have to stop here till I'm frozen. What a silly engine I am." And Thomas began to cry. At last, a tuning in the distance told them a bus had come for the passengers. Then Terrence chugged through the tunnel. He pulled the empty coaches away and came back for Thomas. Thomas's wheels were clear, but still spun helplessly when he tried to move. Terrence tugged and slipped and tugged, and at last dragged Thomas into the tunnel. "Thank you, Terrence. Your caterpillars are splendid," said Thomas gratefully. "I hope you'll be sensible now, Thomas," said his driver severely. "I'll try," said Thomas as he puffed home.
You know what, Legend? I think you're right. After listening to that story, I better go dress up warm. I don't want to end up like Thomas did.
That's a good boy, Ernest.
Oh, one more thing. We're having a Christmas party, right?
Oh, that's right. We are.
So, my sister's coming for the holidays. Woohoo!
That's great, Ernest.
I'm all dressed up warm now.
Goodness gracious me, Ernest. What are you wearing?
I have my winter hat on, so that way I won't get cold.
How can you see through that hat, Ernest?
Oh, I can see through with the built-in camera. Well, I better go get the tree.
All right, Ernest. Be safe out there. Now I got to get everything ready. Now, what to start with first?
London,
Yes, Mother?
have you invited your friends to the party?
Yes, Mother. I've done that.
Jolly good. So, your father is getting some chicken filet for the party. So I need help with the cookies and the gingerbread house. Could you help me, please?
Right away, Mother. Now that's all the cookies and the gingerbread house done. Now, where's Ernest with that tree? Huh? Who's calling?
London, I got home with the tree. Where do you want me to set it up? London? London? London?
Oh,
Huh?
I see. All right.
I wonder what's going on in there. London, who are you talking to?
Hold on, Ernest. Yes, he's here. All right. I'll put him on. It's your sister, Ernest. She wants to talk to you.
Okay. Hello, Sally. I'm really excited for our party tonight. Huh? You broke your leg? Oh no! How did you do that? Someone hit you with the sled when coming down from the hill. Oh, so you won't be coming to the party tonight? Okay, I understand. Goodbye.
Everything all right, Ernest?
No, my sister, her leg got run over by a sled, and she won't be coming to the party.
Ernest, come back, Ernest. Ernest, 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 let's talk about this, Ernest.
No, I want to be left alone. Kill me.
What to do? What to do now? Poor Ernest. It's been 30 minutes. I need to get Ernest so we can get the tree inside the house. Ernest? Ernest, are you okay?
I don't even know.
Now, Ernest, I know you're upset about your sister, but you gotta get the Christmas spirit on, you know? It's Christmas time.
I bet that big meanie ran over her leg on purpose so she couldn't come to the Christmas party.
Now, Ernest, that is not what had happened. She told me earlier that it was an accident. That's all.
Really? Oh. Then I guess it was the snow's fault, right?
I guess you could say that, yes. Snow could be fun, but snow could be very troublesome. That reminds me of Henry.
Henry?
Yeah, and I bet this story should cheer you up.
Okay.
Lots of ships used to harbor at the big station by the sea. The passenger ships have spotless paint and shiny brass. Other ships, though smaller and dirtier, are important too. They take coal, machinery, and other things abroad and bring back meat, timber, and things we need. Fishing boats also come there. They unload their fish on the quay. Some of it goes to shops in the town, and some goes in a special train to other places far away. The railway men called this train the Flying Kipper. One winter evening, Henry's driver said, "We'll be out early tomorrow. We've got to take the Flying Kipper." "Don't tell Gordon," he whispered, "but I think if we pull the Kipper nicely, Sir Topham Hatt will let us pull the express." "Hooray!" cried Henry excitedly. "That will be lovely." He was ready at 5 o'clock. There was snow and frost. Men hustled and shouted, loading up the crates of fish. The last door banged, the guard showed his green lamp, and they were off. Come on, don't be silly, puffed Henry to the freight cars as his wheels slipped on the icy rails. The freight cars shuddered and groaned. Chickeny chuck, all right, they answered grudgingly. That's better, puffed Henry more happily. As the train began to gather speed, Thick clouds of smoke and steam poured from his funnel into the cold air, and when his firemen put on more coal, the fire's light shone brightly on the snow around him. Hurry, 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 panted Henry. They hooshed under bridges and clattered through stations, green signal lights showing as they passed. They were going well. The light grew better, and a yellow signal appeared ahead. Distant signal. Up, thought Henry. Caution. His driver, shutting off steam, prepared to stop, but the home signal was down. All clear, Henry. Away we go. They couldn't know the switches from the main line to his siding were frozen, and that the signal had been set at danger. A fall of snow had forced it down. A freight train was waiting at the siding to let the flying kipper pass. The driver and fireman were drinking cocoa in the caboose. The conductor pulled out his watch. The kipper is due, he said. Who cares, said the fireman. This is good cocoa. The driver got up. Come on, fireman, back to our engine. Hey, the fireman grumbled. I haven't finished my cocoa yet. A sudden crash. The caboose broke. The three men shot in the air like jacks in the box and landed in the snow outside. Henry's driver and fireman jumped clear before the crash. The fireman fell headfirst into a heap of snow. He kicked so hard that the driver couldn't pull him out. Henry sprawled on his side. He looked surprised. The freight train fireman waved his empty mug. You clumsy great engine! The best cup of cocoa I've ever had, and you bumped into me and spilt it all. Never mind your cocoa, laughed his driver. Run and telephone the breakdown gang. The gang soon cleared the line, but they had hard work lifting Henry to the rails. Sir Topham Hatt came to see him. The signal was down, sir, said Henry nervously.
Cheer up, Henry. It wasn't your fault. Ice and snow caused the accident. I'm sending you to crew, a fine place for sick engines. They'll give you a new shape and a larger firebox. Then you'll feel a different engine and won't need special coal anymore. Won't that be nice?
Yes, sir, said Henry doubtfully. Henry liked being a crew, but was glad to come home. A crowd of people waited to see him arrive in his new shape. He looked so splendid and strong that they gave him 3 cheers. Beep, beep, beep. Thank you very much, he whistled happily. I am sorry to say that a lot of little boys are often late for school because they wait to see Henry go by. They often see him pulling the express, and he does it so well that Gordon is jealous. But that's another story.
So, Ernest, do you feel much better?
Yeah, I think I do. I'm still upset about my sister, but I know how we'll make up for it.
How, Ernest?
I think we should go to Target or Walmart or somewhere and buy her a present.
That's a good idea, Ernest. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
Ernest, how's the package coming along?
The package is done, ready to be delivered.
Let me take a look. Wow, this looks really nice. Well done, Ernest.
Thank you, London. Now I'm gonna deliver this to the post office right away.
All right, good luck, Ernest.
London,
Yes, Mother?
the food's here.
Oh, jolly good.
Hey there, welcome to the post office. Oh, hey, Ernest.
Hey there, Lily. I thought I'd take this to the post office. This is for my sister.
Oh, that's nice, Ernest.
Yeah, so tell her this is from her brother, Ernest. Alright, see ya.
Oh, okay. Bye, Ernest, and Merry Christmas.
And now it's time for our funny moments with Ernest. Please enjoy.
Hi everybody, my name's Ernest, and today I'm gonna show you how to fly a sled, just like Santa Claus. So let's get started. So the first thing you gotta do is to make your sled. You can make it out of cardboard or whatever material you need. Then you shape it to make it look like a sled. Am I right? Anyways, let's put this to the ultimate test. Alright, I'm about to fly my sled. So hopefully I'll be back before Christmas. To infinity and beyond. Oh man, I didn't go to the North Pole. I'm gonna have to try that again.
Hey, Ernest,
Yes, London?
what are you doing?
Oh, I'm trying to make a flying sled so I can go to the North Pole.
Well, come back inside. It's getting cold.
Oh, well, okay.
This has been a Funny Moments with Ernest. Ernest, you got anything to say?
I wonder if I should use reindeer next time.
So, Ernest, did you take the package to the post office?
I sure did, and you know what? I think I'm gonna call my sister Sally and see how she's getting on.
That sounds like a good idea, Ernest. Well, I'll leave you to it. So, how'd it go?
It went great. Are those donuts?
They sure are, Ernest. So, I already have mine, so you could have this one.
Thank you.
So, how's your sister doing?
My sister's doing fine. She has to stay in bed for 2 weeks because of her leg.
Oh, that is quite a pity.
Yeah.
That reminds me of a story.
Well, what is it about?
Let's take a look at it together, shall we?
Okay.
It was nearly Christmas. Annie and Clarabelle were packed full of people and parcels. Thomas was having very hard work. Come on, he puffed. We're feeling so full, grumbled the coaches. Thomas looked at the hill ahead. Can I do it? Can I do it? He puffed anxiously. Suddenly, he saw a handkerchief waving from a cottage window. He felt better at once. Yes, I can. Yes, I can, he puffed bravely. He pulled his hardest and was soon through the tunnel and resting in the station. That was Mrs. Kindly who waved to you, Thomas, his driver told him. She has to stay in bed all day. Poor lady, said Thomas. I am sorry for her. Engines have heavy loads at Christmas time, but Thomas and Toby didn't mind the hard work when they saw Mrs. Kindly waving. But then it began to rain. It rained for days and days. Thomas didn't like it, nor did his driver. Off we go, Thomas, he would say. Pull hard and get home quickly. Mrs. Kindly won't wave today. But whether she waved or not, they always whistled when they passed the lonely little cottage. Its white walls stood out against the dark background of the hills. Hello, exclaimed Thomas's fireman one day. Look at that! The driver came across the cab. Something's wrong there, he said. Hanging, flapping, and bedraggled from a window of the cottage was something that looked like a large red flag. Mrs. Kindly needs help, I expect, said the driver, and put on the brakes. Thomas gently stopped. The conductor came squelching through the rain up to Thomas's cab, and the driver pointed to the flag. See if a doctor is on the train and ask him to go to the cottage, then walk back to the station and tell them we stopped. The fireman went to see if the line was clear in front. 2 passengers left the train and climbed to the cottage. Then the fireman returned. We'll back down to the station, said the driver, so that Thomas can get a good start. We shan't get up the hill, the fireman answered. Come and see what's happened. They walked along the line round the bend. Jiminy Christmas, exclaimed the driver. Go back to the train. I'm going to the cottage. He found the doctor with Mrs. Kindly. Silly of me to faint, she said. You saw the red dressing gown? You're all safe? Asked Mrs. Kindly. Yes, smiled the driver. I've come to thank you. There was a landslide in the cutting, doctor, and Mrs. Kindly saw it from her window and stopped us. She saved our lives. Thank you, ma'am, said the driver, and tiptoed from the room. They cleared the line by Christmas Day, and the sun shone as a special train puffed up from the junction. First came Toby, then Thomas with Annie and Clarabelle, and last of all, but very pleased at being allowed to come, was Henrietta. Sir Topham Hatt was there, and lots of other people who wanted to say thank you to Mrs. Kindly. Beep, beep, Happy Christmas, whistled the engines as they reached the place. The people got out and climbed to the cottage. Thomas and Toby wished they could go too. Mrs. Kindly's husband met them at the door. Sir Topham Hatt, Thomas's driver, fireman and conductor, went upstairs, while the others stood in the sunshine below the window. The driver gave her a new dressing gown to replace the one spoiled by the rain. The conductor brought her some grapes, and the fireman gave her some woolly slippers and promised to bring some coal as a present from Thomas next time they pass. Mrs. Kindly was very pleased with their presents. You are all very good to me, she said.
The passengers and I,
Said Sir Topham Hatt.
hope you will accept these tickets for the South Coast, Miss Kindly, and get really well in the sunshine. We cannot thank you enough for preventing that accident. I hope we have not tired you. Goodbye and Happy Christmas.
Then going quietly downstairs, they joined the group outside the window and sang some carols before returning to the train. Mrs. Kindly is now at the seaside getting better every day, and Thomas and Toby are looking forward to the time when they can welcome her home.
Aw, that is such a sweet story.
It sure is, Ernest. Oh my goodness. We got to get everything ready, Ernest. Come on, let's go.
Alright.
Alright, everything should be ready for the party. Where's Ernest?
I'm right here, London. I got the ornaments.
Oh, jolly good. Now we gotta go decorate the tree. Come on.
Alright, the tree looks marvelous. Oh, we need something to put on top of the tree. London, do you have it?
I have it right here. It'll be perfect for the tree. And done. Well, this looks like a very wonderful tree. Well, everything should be ready for the party now.
London?
Yes, Ernest?
Well, the star looks pretty nice and all, but it feels like we could have done something very, very special.
Oh, really? Like what?
Well, I was thinking about a star with neon colors, or even like the brightest star ever, so you can see it through miles and miles. I don't know, just thought it'd be something very special.
Are you sure about that? Well, how about we both listen to this story about Peter Sam?
Peter Sam's funnel had never been quite the same since its accident with the slate cars. Now, as he puffed up and down the line, the winter wind tugged at it, trying to blow it away. "My funnel feels wobbly," he complained. "I wish the manager would hurry up with my new one. He says it will be something special." "You and your special funnel," laughed the other engines. They were all fond of Peter Sam, but he talked so much about his special funnel that it had become quite a joke. The winter weather worried Mr. Hugh. Wind broke branches from trees, while rain turned hillside streams into torrents, which threatened to wash the line away. Mr. Hugh and the men patrolled the line every day with Rusty. They removed branches and cleared culverts so that the water could flow away. But one morning they found bad trouble. A fresh torrent had broken out, and Mr. Hugh had to stop all trains. "There's been a washout near the tunnel," he said. "The track bed is swept away." The men worked hard and repaired the damage in a week. While they worked, the weather changed. It became frosty and very cold. They finished just in time for market day, and Peter Sam took the morning train very carefully over the mended piece of track. The tunnel was short but curved, so they could not see right through it. Suddenly, the driver shouted, "There's something hanging from the roof." He braked. There was a clanging crash. When Peter Sam and his coaches stopped in the open air, he no longer had his funnel. The conductor found the funnel and a thick icicle. "That's what hit you, Peter Sam," he said. They started again, but the passengers grumbled at the smoke, so when the firemen saw an old drain pipe, they stopped and wired it on. The engines laughed and laughed. When Peter Sam came home, Sir Handel made up a song about it. "Peter Sam said again and again, his new funnel would put ours to shame. He went into a tunnel and lost his old funnel. Now his famous new funnel's a drain." They teased Peter Sam dreadfully, but his new funnel arrived quite soon. "Oh dear," he said, "someone squashed it." The manager laughed. "It's a Giesel, the most up-to-date funnel there is. Listen, when you puff, you draw air through your fire to make it burn brightly. With your old funnel, puffing is hard work. It uses strength you'll need to pull trains. Your new funnel has special pipes which helps the air come out easily. Puffing will be easier, so you will have more strength for your work." "Yes, sir," said Peter Sam, doubtfully. At first, Peter Sam's special funnel was a great joke. Sir Handel and Duncan asked him why he had sat on it, and they hooted with laughter. But when Peter Sam started work, it was a very different story. Even Sir Handel was impressed. "I can't understand it," he said. "Peter Sam never seems to work hard. He just says, 'shh, shh, shh, shh,' and simply strolls away with any train he's given. He makes it look so easy. They don't laugh at Peter Sam's funnel now. They wish they had one like it.
You know what, London? I think you're right. I don't think we need something special, because that star right over there is perfect.
Quite right, Ernest. That star is perfect just the way it is. Oh my goodness, the guests have arrived. Is everything ready?
Oh yes, London, everything's ready.
Jolly good, I'll let them in. Welcome everyone to our Christmas party.
Thanks, dude. I can't wait to get this party started, man.
Alright, so there's food outside. We've got Chick-fil-A and we've got the Christmas Express train right outside. There's just so much to do. Well, let's party everyone. What do you say, Maya?
Party time!
Jolly good. Well, let's go and party everyone.
Woohoo!
Alright everyone, how's everyone doing? How are you all enjoying this Christmas party?
We're having a wonderful time, right guys?
Yo, dude, this party is sick, man.
Oh, it sure is fantastic. And that Chick-fil-A stuff, it looked like it was sent from heaven.
I especially love the Chick-fil-A sauce.
Well, I'm glad all of you are having a good time and enjoying Chick-fil-A. I especially love chicken-filet. Now, we have a very important visitor. Here he is. Please welcome Santa Claus.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Santa!
Well, London, we got Santa Claus. Woohoo!
Now, everybody, settle down. I know all of you are excited to see Santa Claus. Everyone will have a chance to meet him. So, make sure you tell him what you want for Christmas, alright? So, Mr. Claus, you could sit right up here if you like.
That sounds wonderful. Ho, 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 ho! So, who would like to come up first?
Oh, me. I want to go first. Woo!
Oh, ho, 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 ho! Slow down there, Ernest.
You remember my name.
Of course, I remember everybody. Ho, 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 ho!
Oops, sorry, I almost slipped. I'm just so excited to see you, Santa.
Well, I'm happy to be here too, young man. Ho, ho, ho! So I heard your sister couldn't come to the party.
Yeah, her leg got ran over by a sled. I'm still sad about it.
Oh, don't worry, young man. Your sister will feel better pretty soon. Now, what would you like for Christmas?
Oh, I know. I want a Mario Kart Hot Wheels set.
Oh, let's see what I can do.
Alright, Merry Christmas, Santa. I love you.
Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho! Alright, everybody, who's next?
Well, Santa, hope you have a nice journey back to the North Pole.
Oh, me too, London. Me too. Well, it was nice to see you all good people. And Merry Christmas! Ho, 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 ho!
Well, everybody, we've got one more hour till the party's over, so let's party hard.
Party time!
Alright, that should be everybody. Well, it's time for bed now. Alright, I already got my bed set up. Now it's time for me to get some good night's rest. Night, Ernest.
London, are you awake?
What's going on? Oh, Ernest. Is something wrong?
Well, last night I got cold, so I was wondering if I could borrow 5 blankets from you.
5 blankets? Ernest, you don't need 5 blankets.
Yes, I do, London. I am not getting cold tonight.
Well, Percy thought he needed a scarf. Kind of like how you thought you needed 5 blankets. Just listen to this story and you'll see what I mean.
On cold mornings, Percy often saw workmen wearing scarves.
My funnel's cold. My funnel's cold.
He would puff.
I want a scarf. I want a scarf.
Rubbish, Percy, said Henry one day. Engines don't want scarves,
Engines with proper funnels do.
said Percy in a cheeky way.
You've only got a small one.
Henry snorted. He was proud of his short, neat funnel. Just then a train came in, and Percy, still puffing,
I want a scarf. I want a scarf.
went to take the coaches to their siding. His driver always shut off steam just outside the station, and Percy would try to surprise the coaches by coming in as quietly as he could. 2 porters were taking some baggage across the line. They had a big load and were walking backwards to see that none fell off the trolley. Percy arrived so quickly that the porters didn't hear him till the trolley was on the line. The porters jumped clear. The trolley disappeared with a crunch. Boxes and bags burst in all directions.
Ooh!
Groaned Percy and stopped. Sticky streams of red and yellow jam trickled down his face. A top hat hung in his lamp iron. Clothes, hats, boots, shoes, skirts, and blouses stuck to his front. A pair of striped trousers coiled lovingly round his funnel. They were gray no longer. Angry passengers looked at their broken trunks. Sir Topham Hatt seized the top hat.
Boy,
He said crossly.
Percy,
He shouted.
look at this.
Yes, sir. I am, sir.
A muffled voice replied.
My best trousers too.
Yes, sir. Please, sir.
Said Percy nervously.
I am very cross.
Said Sir Topham Hatt.
We must pay the passengers for their spoiled clothes. My hat is dented and my trousers are ruined, all because you were coming to the station as you were playing grandmother stumps with the coaches.
The driver unwound the trousers. Sir Topham Hatt waved them away.
Percy wanted a scarf. He shall have my trousers for a scarf. They will keep him warm.
Percy wore them back to the yard. He doesn't like scarves now.
You know what, London? I think you're right. I don't need 5 blankets. I just need 1 more blanket.
Quite right, Ernest. Oh, by the way, how's your sister doing?
Oh, my sister, she's doing good. She's feeling a little better. And she got my gift. So she can't wait until Christmas to open it.
Well, that's surely good, Ernest. Well, I better get some sleep. Well, night, Ernest.
Good night, London. Oh, by the way, everybody, good night and Merry Christmas. To watch more videos, please subscribe to the PBM'S channel and like and comment. And don't forget to hit the notification bell for future videos.